Steelhead and deer for dinner. Okay. And now I'm making chocolate bark for dessert. Okay. So this is all pretty much like the healthiest food that you can find in the world. Nothing is perfect. Remember that. Nothing is perfect. You're just trying to survive. You're trying to enjoy yourself and eat nutrient dense and then fast the body. Right? So it's about enjoying yourself, but then you learn that it's dualistic. That means that you got good and bad. That means that you can eat some good food, but then you got to take time without it. Because if you keep eating, that defies the whole logic. That defies the point. We're not supposed to be out here gluttony. We're supposed to be out here enjoying and then being aware of that, right? Enjoying yourself and being aware, and then taking the time to heal the body and understand what we're doing out here as humans. We're here to experience these things in our bodies, and we're here to enjoy it, and we're self-healing, we're self-generating. So that means we can take inflammation, but we have to heal that. We got to let the body be in the state to heal, and that requires you to be very healthy, right? So where does health come from? It comes from the diet, you guys. When it comes to your health, yeah, chocolate bark is super good, especially if you can make it yourself and do it without sugar, right? Because all chocolate is made with lots and lots of sugar. So the idea is you're trying to enjoy yourself, but you're trying to be healthy, right? Nobody does that. Nobody can balance that very well. Most people cannot be healthy and truly enjoy their diet and their food. I don't think I know anybody that does it that great, to be honest with you. And it can be done. That's the point, right? Because the idea is, like, I was a food addict, right? So when I was a food addict, I liked food, and I still do. But I'm trying to be healthy, right? I want to live and be a food addict. I want to love food and live. What cacao? The cacao I'm using, it's a fermented organic cacao, okay? It's on my Amazon list in my bio. I put all this stuff on the Amazon list for a reason. That way you guys can go and grab the exact items that I'm getting, that I recommend for you. I make things very easy. You just have to do the clicking. Appreciate you guys on the follows on TikTok. Appreciate on the likes, and I appreciate you on the gift, Bray. Thank you for coming through and gifting. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate the support. So right now I'm about to make up this chocolate. I think I'm going to just mix it all together with, yeah. I think I'm going to mix the stuff down into it that I'm mixing it in, the bark. So I don't usually really share what I cook. I usually just tell you guys what's bad. So when I'm giving you guys like what I'm eating, I don't really do that. So I'm trying out a different thing, because most things just really ain't that great for you. So it's hard to like tell people what to eat. Do you see what I'm saying? But when it comes to like the meats, you got to go clean, grass-fed, grass-finished, right? And then when it comes to anything, you want to go organic. So if you're going to the store, your regular store, and buying a regular steak, is that a grass-fed steak? Is it a corn-fed steak? It's probably corn-fed. Okay, so if they're feeding it corn, being corn-fed, they tell people being corn-fed is good. Corn-fed is not good. Being fed corn is unhealthy. Okay? So if these animals aren't eating grass and stuff that they would normally be eating in the wild, then they're not healthy. So if you are eating corn through the animals, then that's making you unhealthy via that GMO corn, glyphosate. Do you see what I'm saying? So we're looking for grass finished. We're looking for pastured animals. We're looking for animals that are wild if you can even. If you can eat wild animals, alright? Bro, and if you guys try saying anything on my comments to try to scare me or anything, it doesn't work. So on TikTok, like that shit, I've been doing this for years, bro. You can't faze me. But I'm here to help the right people. That's the idea, right? Alright, so usually I set a timer for about 24 minutes for salmon. That's like perfect in glass. Okay. Or if you really want to temp your fish, it's 165 for fish. Okay. So I'm doing deer meat, wild sockeye, and organic fermented cacao with pistachios, sunflower seeds. This mixture I made right here in the food processor with some hemp hearts. Okay, so what am I doing? I'm super duper nutrient dense on what I'm choosing to put in my body. All right. So I'm trying to do less is more, but then when I do eat, it needs to be nutrient dense. It needs to be very, very healthy instead of eating a bunch of food that's just not really giving you any health. That's what we normally do. Where do I buy my fish? I buy it at health food stores, fam. But the idea is you can get your fish. The fish is a little easier to find if you get it frozen, okay? You want it actually frozen. You don't want it thawed out because then it's oxidizing when it's thawed out, and that means it's dying more, okay? So you actually want it frozen, caught, okay? Frozen, thrown on ice when it's caught, because I'm a salmon fisherman. When I catch a salmon, I throw it on ice immediately, and then I freeze it. All right. So, okay. Now, you want to get wild caught, frozen. As long as you guys do that, you're gonna be healthier with your salmon. I appreciate you guys. Yes, grass-fed, grass-finished is what you want, James. Grass-fed, grass-finished. I know that this is hard to deal with because we get used to just going to the store and buying whatever we can. But if you can go grass-finished, you guys, you can guarantee that you have a high nutrient-dense profile in what you're putting into your body. And you are what you eat. Yes, we can eat meat. Yes, we are designed for meat. But you are eating what they eat. And you got to understand, if that animal's energy is trapped in a farm all day and it's not happy, then you eat that energy. But if you go and get a wild animal and you go and make a kill in the wild and you bless that kill, you're eating that energy. Dude, that animal got to live that whole time in a happy life, okay, as a free animal. So its energy is very high as opposed to being trapped in a cage and beaten and fed a bunch of toxic fake food. So there's a big difference, you guys, between a slab of wild meat and a slab of your traditional matrix farm animal GMO hybrid cow meat. Do you see what I'm saying? So there's levels to these things. The devils are in the details, right? Anyway, so, and that goes with the chickens, you guys. Y'all are eating these crazy chickens. These chickens are birds, bro, and we wouldn't really be out here eating birds. I think that we could make a kill on a wild turkey here and there, but we definitely weren't chasing these little bitty chickens around, you know. And if we were, they're definitely not what they are now. They've modified these animals so much, and they've made their breasts bigger. They've made all of their anatomy bigger to where now these chickens are so weak that their legs literally break underneath their weight. Grain finished is bad if it's grass fed. Yeah, James, the reason for that is, bro, is because when they grain finish them, what it does is it spikes the blood sugars and it causes inflammation. And so what it does is it makes them fat, but it's unhealthy fat. It's inflammation fat. It's not healthy fat that you would find on a grass-fed animal, okay? On an animal that's, or even a human that's not putting in like the wrong kinds of fats and inflammation, okay? So there's white fat and brown fat, okay? And so there is healthy fat and then there's unhealthy fat. So that, and you only need a little bit of healthy fats. And you don't need a whole bunch of unhealthy fats, obviously. That is the stuff that stacks up on us when we oversugar the body, when we spike blood sugars, when we cause inflammation, and when we stress. Remember, you can get fat from stressing. You really can, because it spikes cortisol, which is a hormone that will cause weight gain. It'll cause you to go to more of a fight or flight, and it'll cause you to grab every little bit of fat it can and retain that so it can survive. Alright, so I think my dinner's done. Yeah. So, this is how I cook, you guys. Okay. See how this is still cooking? You can hear it. So that's animal fat that's cooking in, okay? And that is venison and steel and some sockeye salmon. All right. That's literally like some of the, okay. That's the most nutrient dense meat that you can pretty much put in your body, because you've got wild deer and wild salmon, right? So these wild animals have the best vibration. When we're talking about the energy in which your food is, right? Because the energy does matter, all right? The energy does play a role in what you eat, because you're looking for energy, and energy is never created or destroyed, right? So if this being had energy, then you're taking it on, because it's not really, you know, it memorizes in the flesh. It memorizes in the actual tissue. So I'm mixing up the chocolate right here, and this is the nut mix that I made, that I blended up, okay? And then that's the chocolate melted down in there. All right, you're welcome, James. TikTok, if I'm helping you guys, please tap on the screen for me to support. I appreciate the support. If you guys are learning anything from me, or if you guys want me to continue doing these lives, I will keep doing it. But if I don't get any support or any reciprocation, you guys can't make a comment in there or something to support, then I probably won't do this very much longer. So usually what I do is I come up on here and I tell you guys about all the shit that's going on that you don't know all around you, in your world, okay, that's right in front of you. And you guys, I'm telling you, if you guys knew half of what they're doing to you, you wouldn't be partaking in any of this shit. You would literally withdraw. Okay? It's like watching the news, bro. Do you see what I'm saying? You guys watch the news? Do you think it's healthy to watch the news? How about getting boosters? Do you see what I'm saying? How about getting boosters? Do you guys like getting boosters? Do you guys watch an infomercial and fucking call up Big Pharma and say, hey, I'm about to go get my 15th booster? Do you see what I'm saying? Or do you eat McDonald's? Do you see what I'm saying? Or what are you, if you guys knew a lot of this stuff, right? But then it goes deeper, right? Where you're like, no, I'm woke. You know, I stopped eating fast food. I make my bread at home. Well, what do you use to make your bread? I make my bread with flour. Well, did you know bread is like one of the biggest bioweapons, in my opinion, that has ever been administered to humankind? You would never ever think that. Bread's so innocent, bro. Do you see what I'm saying? But the problem is it everywhere, bro. And they've got us thinking from this food pyramid. What's the first thing on the food pyramid, you guys? What's the biggest thing on the food pyramid? What is everybody taught to do when you're young in America? Eat the food pyramid. Drink 8 glasses of fluoride a day. Right? They tell you, what else? Brush your teeth with the plastic toothbrush and fluoride toothpaste. All day long, 3 times a day. Are you guys still falling for their schemes? If you're eating bread, you are. Because, especially if you got health problems, you're falling for their tricks, because they normalize the bread and sugar and fluoride, right? They normalized fluoride. They normalized the news. They normalized what? Appreciate you guys tapping on that screen. Appreciate the gifts on TikTok, the vibes. If you guys are learning from me or gaining anything at all, I appreciate if you guys can tap the screen. Don't be shy. Don't be scared. Thank you very much. There you go. I appreciate the support. Don't be shy, because I don't really want to be up here in front of you guys, but I want to help people. Do you see what I'm saying? So I'm going to put myself on blast. I would rather not be doing this. I'd rather be all alone. I promise you, I could do this shit all by myself and keep all this information to myself. But I want to help you guys. You see what I'm saying? You all just don't really know that you need it yet, because you guys are in a fucking trance in the Matrix. I've been there. I was the #1 guy that was in a trance. I'm not judging nobody, okay? But when you're fucking asleep and then you wake up, shit's intense. And you start learning that you're in a world that's designed to unalive you. You are Neo in the Matrix, and you're going to have agents coming after you, okay? You're going to get attacks, and you got to be ready for that. If you're worth anything, you're definitely going to be attacked, and you're going to have to fight. And if you don't know what the hell's going on, you have no knowledge, guess what? It's going to suck. You're going to get blindsided. So it's like, hey, you better get the knowledge while you can. Because times are great right now, and I'm here to tell you, this shit's biblical out here. If you haven't noticed yet, this is a great awakening, and these times are literally biblical. Okay? That means that these are the end of days. That means that humanity is so trash that God's coming to shut it down, in my opinion, for entertainment purposes only. Humanity has degraded so much with the vaccines and big pharma and fake food and the Matrix and petroleum, okay, and lithium and control of the people. All this shit is going to collapse, okay? And so it all starts with your health, you guys. If you don't have your health, you don't have your discernment, you can't see what's happening right now. Okay, your pineal gland is literally calcified. As cliche as that sounds, they did it with the 8 glasses of fluoride a day. I've been trying to tell you guys they set this all up on purpose, bro. It's called the Matrix, and they designed it intricately, and I've broken it all down piece by piece. I know it's 100% a matrix that they made up. The Rockefellers literally designed this shit, bro. These Freemasons. I gotta slow down because they're gonna ban me. Anyway, I'm here cooking food, and I'm not going down the rabbit holes, but I'm just trying to tell you guys that when you wake up to see what's really going on out here, then you're gonna really want to be a sponge for knowledge. You're gonna want to learn as much as you possibly can. You're 57, young man. You spent your time abroad. What makes you think I'm so dumb? I never said you were dumb. If you're defending yourself, then you know that's up to you, fam. I'm not saying you're dumb by any means. I'm saying that people don't have their discernment. Okay? So you can have intelligence all you want. You understand? There's a big difference between your discernment and intelligence. You can be 59, you can be 99, bro. You can be 109 and still be a straight up bot. You could still be a robot going to work and believing that this world is all about you coming here to be some robot and go die in the ground. Okay? That you're not a spirit, you're not a soul. It's a Big Bang theory, right? So there's the Earth's ground, right? And there was a theory that Earth just exploded here, right? And it's a Big Bang theory. It's not a flat Earth that's in the Bible or nothing. Nothing in the Bible is real, right? It's just all about being here random. It was a Big Bang theory. There was a fish that came up on the shore of the ocean, and then we turned into that from a fish, right? That's the Darwin theory. You guys see the fish? Okay? So that's what they're telling us. They're saying you're not a soul, you're just a Darwin fish. And literally, you just exploded here. What's the first thing I would do if I got canned swear? It says unvaxxed. I would fast, homie. I would fast because I would eliminate the ability for the canned swears to come in. Okay? And then I would fast because I would be giving the body the ability to detoxify and to eat up that inflammation. So I would immediately go on a fast, and then eat low carb, eat nutrient dense, eat wild meats in between that fast. If you do that, you're just going to be healthier, bro. If you cut sugar out, the sugar feeds canned swear, right? Inflammation feeds canned swear. Stress feeds canned swear, right? TikTok, if you guys can get me up to 1K on the likes, I would appreciate you very much. Appreciate the funny comment, Matt. That's a funny one. Thank you for coming in with the comment and funny jokes. Keep them coming, guys. I appreciate you. Thank you for the support. You guys really are great. When I would go live before they banned my main TikTok account, we would just do Q&A for hours. We would do 11-hour lives of Q&A and me explaining this world and what's really going on. That's what I would literally do for hours. So if you guys have questions, by all means, shoot them in. What's my longest fast? I just fasted for February, bro. And I've been fasting. I've done multiple 30-day fasts. I've done multiple intermittent fasts. I always intermittent fast, and I've done multiple 1-week fasts, 2-week, 3 weeks. So fasting is a way of life. It becomes like just almost as common as eating, bro, or it should become more common than eating. Me, I actually I fast way more than I'm eating. I used to eat way more, and it would show in my body. You could tell the difference. I was full of inflammation. I was overeating, over digesting. So you only drink water. When did I ever say I only drink water? I literally have a meal right here. I just said that I'm eating steelhead and deer for dinner. I don't know. So again, somebody asked me if I had canned swear, what I would do. I said I would fast. But when I do eat, I eat nutrient dense, okay? So again, when I eat, it matters. I don't just eat whatever. You have to ask yourself, like, when was the last time you actually put thought into what you were really eating? And when was the last thing that you really knew what you were eating? Right? All right, so I'm back to the food. How's your day, Jeff? Thanks. My day is great, Jeff. Thank you. They just gave me a warning on my live. And I got dinner up here, and definitely really good dinner. And then I got my chocolate here. I'm gonna lay that out. Appreciate you guys on TikTok. If you guys can tap the screen. Same with Instagram. If you guys can tap on the screen, that supports my page. A lot of people want to sit and listen to my stuff, but not support me. I don't really ever understand that, because it's like I'm already getting blocked. People are like shy and scared. But if you guys can appreciate some help. What is a plastic toothbrush? Why is a plastic toothbrush bad? What's recommended? Well, think about it. Plastic in your mouth. You know, do you want... Just ask yourself. This is what I asked myself when I learned this, bro. I said, do I want plastic in my mouth? And do I want to grind it in my mouth? Do you see what I'm saying? So I invented a toothbrush. I invented an all-natural Mizwack toothbrush. I did. And I've sold over 15,000 of them. That's what I recommend is my Mizwack toothbrush. I went viral exposing the plastic toothbrush. I got millions of views on the plastic toothbrush, okay? And then I invented the real natural one. That's all natural, made out of roots from a tree. There's other types of plant-based, but they're hard to find. And most of them are BS. The bamboo one, it's still plastic bristles. So it's no better, okay? Mine has a bamboo handle with Mizwack bristle. Mizwack is known by the indigenous to be the healthiest toothbrush that you could possibly use as a human. And all natural, okay? It's made from the root of a tree. And it naturally whitens the teeth. It naturally cures cavities. It naturally assimilates with the body, whereas the plastic does not assimilate with the human body. Plastic actually goes against the human body. So if you get microplastics into your blood-brain barrier via microplastics, it can cross the blood-brain barrier. And then what else is a problem with the plastic toothbrush? You guys, the plastic toothbrush was invented by the DuPonts. Do you guys know who the DuPonts are? Do you guys know who the DuPonts are? Part of the 13 bloodlines, part of the Illuminati, part of the Freemasons, okay? DuPonts, 13 bloodlines. Okay, DuPont plastic. Okay, the DuPonts invented the plastic toothbrush during World War II and then made it mandatory for the soldiers to brush with the plastic DuPont toothbrush. Okay? So they made it mandatory, and then they told everybody to brush with this plastic and use this fluoride that just so happens to block what? Your what gland? Okay? So plastic in the mouth, grinding, homie. Think of it. All those millions of times you're grinding that plastic up in your grill. And think of the little bristles, how they are literally breaking down pieces of plastic, bro. Have you ever heard of microplastics? That's what the toothbrush is made of, homie. The toothbrush is made of microplastics, bro. So it breaks those off into your glands. It goes right into your glands. You have all these glands in your mouth, and your lymphatic system's right there, bro. So you're catching those small particles. If I recommend someone buying a toothbrush, what kind would it be? It would be a natural one, like mine that I invented. I just so happened to invent an all-natural toothbrush, homie. It's on my website, primaldadtruther.com. You can go verify this information. I patented this toothbrush. I invented and patented it. I've sold over 15,000 toothbrushes. So, here I am. Right? Take it or leave it vibes. If you don't like my toothbrush, then go try the Mizwax stick, because they're not as good, bro. Or you can go get the castor oil toothbrush. They're very expensive. So how much are they? They're $6 a piece. Unless you get more, then you save more. And then I also offer the coconut oil toothpaste with it. I don't even advertise my toothbrush. I'm usually making them over there. I'm not even talking about it. This guy just happened to ask me about, the toothbrush. I don't even bring it up. So they're cheap and they're legit. I always recommend getting a couple at the same time. I'll show you one. So right here, the Mizwax toothbrush, okay? Primal Dad, that's my name. I had to change my name on TikTok because they banned my name. But this is my natural toothbrush, alright, you guys? Michael says dope, thank you. Thank you. So here it is, guys. Check it out. It doesn't last forever. It's natural. It's not perfect, but it does work well. And to me, I love it, and I offer it just for people who want it because I wanted to offer it. I don't really make like a gang of money on it. I make a little bit, but it's more about offering it for you guys. Even when I'm a millionaire, I'll probably still offer the toothbrush because there's a lot of people who buy the toothbrush now on repeat. So I have a lot of, you can check it out on Etsy as well. I got a lot of repeat buyers on Etsy. You guys can check out the reviews on Etsy, my website. People don't like to come and review on my website. I don't pay for it. So go check out my reviews on Etsy. I'm a star seller. I've got all 5-star reviews on Etsy. I've never not had a 5-star review. Overseas shipping. Honestly, I do ship internationally, but I have to kind of charge a lot for the shipping. It's like, I think they charge me like $18, bro. So if you want to pay that for shipping, you're welcome to get. How long do I think they last? Really good question, man. Really depends on how you prefer the toothbrush. Now, with it being natural, it's not plastic, so it doesn't stay the same for too long. So if you like the same consistency, I prefer rocking like 3 brushes. And that way you can get, you know, the same kind of stiffness that you want, because they will soften as you use them. A lot of people can use them for a long time if they like the soft bristle. If you like a harder bristle, then they won't last for you as long. So with it being natural, I kind of have to explain it all that way, because if not, it's just hard to describe. It's hard to explain because it's such a unique item. But yeah, the natural toothbrush, guys, it's not something that I would tell people to change their whole life to, but it's a nice alternative for you guys to check it out, try it out, see what you like, see if you like it. If not, I recommend the castor oil bristle or the plant-based PLA plastic. They make it like out of a type of corn. I prefer the Mizwack. The Mizwack has more benefits. What type of toothpaste do I use? I use my coconut oil toothpaste, guys. I'll grab that real quick. Coconut oil toothpaste. Okay. So I offer this coconut oil toothpaste, all right, and it's got organic baking soda in here, and then I add a little bentonite clay, all right, and clove if you want, all right, add a little clove, and that works really well with the toothbrush, bro. The coconut oil alongside the Mizwack bristles is impossible to beat. So yeah, that's where I'm at with it, guys. I also offer my tea. I offer my tea kits on there as well, and it's like a herbal butterfly pea flower. Okay, and it's got all 102 minerals. It's got burdock root, mullein leaf, so it's got lung detox, and it's got elderberry, hibiscus. All right, lots of good herbs in this tea, and I offer them as a kit. So I offer the tea. It comes with tea bag. It comes with stevia. And it's organic tea bag, cotton, organic stevia in glass. Comes with a spoon, and then obviously the tea itself. So pretty cool way to get it, because a lot of people like my products. They like my recommendations, so I offer that. So it's easy. Appreciate you guys on the follows and the likes. If I'm helping you guys on TikTok, please tap the screen. Please get me supported up on there. I would appreciate it. As well as Instagram. If I'm helping you guys, please hit the little thing in the corner to support the live. Do I have that for sale too? I do, fam. I do. So I just wanted to come on here while I was cooking. But I got an amazing sunset to go watch and an afternoon to enjoy. So next time, if you guys can support my account, I appreciate it. So until then, have a great one. Much love, guys.